and welcome to the weekly weight loss hypnosis session where we do this session live, and I'll tell you how that works in a minute. So as you come into the live, just come in and say hello. Let me know where it is that you're tuning in from, and comment in the comment section where it is that you are in the world. Now, I'm not sure whether this is actually working properly. Let me just double check. We've had a bit of problems with the live stream, so we're just give me a moment. In the world now, working on YouTube. I just want to make sure that it's working on Facebook. So if you can let me know, yes, it's working on Facebook. Beautiful. So if you can let me know that you are there and that you can see me, yes, and then you can hear me, that you can see me and you hear me, and let me know that you're here. Hi, Eleanor. Good to see you. And is that you, Belle? It just says Facebook user. So I assume that's you from New Zealand. How are we? It's good to be back on these lives. And as you're coming in, and Pennsylvania. I love Pennsylvania. Let me know where you're tuning in from, when you come in. And while you're there, well, I should introduce you to me. I've forgotten how to do this. Hi, my name is Jody. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, health coach, and weight loss specialist. And this is Awaecnan. We create resources to make weight loss fun and easy so you can feel happy, healthy, and energized. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, consider subscribing or joining us on Facebook, on our Facebook page, and in our private group where we hold events and do challenges, and we do resources, and just a little extra help and support, because sometimes we need that, right? So how this works is each week, 3 times a month, the first, second, and third Wednesday of the month, we do a live session, and where you come in and in the comments, you let me know what it is that you are struggling with. What is it that you would like to change today? So let me know in the comments what it is that you would like to change today. And also Pennsylvania is beautiful as usual, he's saying, Eleanor. Fantastic. Okay, so let me know in the comments what it is that you're struggling with. What is it that you would like to change today? And we're going to include that in the session. Now, if you're new to these sessions, I will let you know that if there's 3 or 4 different suggestions and maybe one of those suggestions don't match up for you, that's okay. I will do it in a way that it will be relevant to the person who suggested it and not relevant to the person who doesn't. So you let me worry about that. You just let me know what it is that you're struggling with. What do you want to change this week? And so we do this the first, second, and third Wednesday of the month, and the fourth Wednesday of the month, we release a pre-recorded hypnosis session on a specific topic, and that is released on YouTube. So do subscribe to us there, because then you will get notified of that. Or if you're in the private group, we'll let you know. Or on our email list, obviously, we let everybody know on our email list. So hi, Tabitha. Fast food, sugar, and carbs. Okay, so is that having too much? Is it you struggling to say no? If you can have a think about anything particular around that, is it you would rather eat healthier, you're having too much of it, you can't stop having it? Is there cravings for it? Is it overeating it? Try and be a little bit more specific for me, and that way I can help you better in the session. Otherwise, I will do something general. And Eleanor, calmness. Oh, yes, that's great. So if you can feed me a little bit more information about calmness. I think I need a little bit of calmness. I've had a very busy day. I just did a beautiful interview with a beautiful lady in Italy, and I just went to download the video because we recorded it for the special event we're having, and it only recorded the sound. and not the video. So I'm like, oh. So calmness is relevant to me tonight, Eleanor. So we are having an event. It's called Weight Loss Made Easy. And we are going to talk to experts on this is Sunday, the 18th of April. It's a one-day event, and we are going to be talking to 6 different experts on the day, and they are going to give us all their juicy tips, all the ways that you can lose weight and actually have fun doing it and live your life and not be on a restrictive diet. And I'm so excited to do this with the people that we have got lined up for you for the day. Amazing. So that will be promoted soon. So do join our private group or our Facebook page, and then or in our email. I'll put the links down the bottom of these videos, but do join those so you get reminded, or you get the invite for that. So hi, Tracy. So Eleanor, you're quite stressed and would like a calm mind and body. Okay, beautiful. I can do that. And Tabitha is saying, yes, far too much of each. Would love to eat more healthy foods. Okay, so it's around eating habits. I'm guessing that is healthier eating habits. Tracy, is there something that you would like to change this week? Something you're struggling with? That you would like us to include. And while you're doing that, I want to make sure that I have said everything. Now, also, if you are listening to the sessions on YouTube or on Facebook, or coming to these lives, and you're finding that you start on a journey, but then you stop, or you get so far and then you give up, or you find that you still just can't quite make yourself listen to the recordings or stick to listening to it, or you feel like you're starting to change a little bit and then you stop doing it, right? Or maybe there's some sabotage going on there. If there's something like that you're experiencing, or you're listening to these things and feel like maybe you're getting some resistance and not changing as much as you want to, you may actually need that one-on-one support. You may need, if you're stuck, you may need to be coached through that. So they're the kind of signs that I would think that you would need that coaching. Also, if you've had long-term issues with weight, any kind of emotional trauma, then those are the sorts of things where you would definitely need somebody to coach you through that, because I think there's some tools to get you over that barrier. So if that's the case, I will put a link below where you can do a strategy call with me, and we can look at where you're at and, where it is that you want to go, and see if we can give you some tools and some tips to bridge that gap, and see if there's anything that I can do to help you at the same time. Okay, so Tracy, hi Tracy. You would love to put on something on finding your motivation, not only for healthy eating and no after dinner snacking, but also to exercise again. Oh, they're great ones. Hi Serene, blessings and stay safe, healthy everyone. Watching from Singapore. Welcome from Singapore. I was just watching something. I'm fascinated with Singapore right now. I love all the environmental green cities that they're building, and how they are solving the issues of how hot it is and all that sort of stuff. So I've been watching some videos. I've been geeking out on it, watching some videos on that topic, and it's quite amazing. Very clever people you have over there, and it sounds like some beautiful, sustainable urban landscapes and green sustainable buildings that you're developing as well, not to mention how beautiful the city looks. So you're quite blessed there. All right, so let me just recap and make sure that I've got everything. So we have got in the list, let me go to the chat. We want to do something around eating habits. eating habits, and the food was fast food, sugar and carbs. Sugar and carbs. And we have got calmness. And that would be releasing some stress there, I would say. Calm mind and body. Releasing stress. And motivation. Healthy eating. So there's a little match there. Healthy eating. No after dinner snacking. And exercise. Okay. I can include all of those. So just to let you know that if you know, around this session, listen to each hypnosis session for at least 7 days. So as a minimum, right? But listen to it longer if you need longer. If you feel like you're not getting that shift or change that you desire. So listen to it for a little bit longer. You need to always listen to it all the way through. For those who are listening on replay, I will put chapters in the description. They will be in there tomorrow as we wait for it all to load up. Serene, thank you for the compliments. No worries. So do listen to the session all the way through, right? So it's really important to listen to it all the way through. It's just not going to work otherwise. You are best to listen to it with a headset. So if you need to go and grab that now, and make sure that you've got the left ear in the left and the right in the right. Now on your little earphones, it will have, where does it have it on the iPhone ones? Oh, do they still have it? I can't see it. It's just so tiny. But I'm pretty sure there is a little thing on here that's got an L or an R. Yes, it has it on the iPhone on here. On that little, the bit that goes in your ears, got an R or an L. So it's really important to have the right ear in the right and the left ear plug in the left. If you've got noise cancelling headset, can really immerse you in the music and in the hypnosis, which is really great. So if you're listening now or listening on replay, and we will put some music up, get some music going. Now, I just want you to vote on which music you want. Is it Cosmic Dreaming, Inner Wisdom, or Deep Meditation? Let me know which one are you feeling tonight. Have a little vote while I give instructions. Do listen all the way to the end, and also afterwards I'm going to give you some after hypnosis self-care that will be relevant to this session. So do listen to it all the way through. What else is there? We had 2 weeks off because the last week of the month is recording, but there was 2 last weeks of the month last month I should say. I think that's it. There'll be links below to join our Facebook group, our YouTube channel, our private group, and also if you are stuck, just get help. Don't put up with it any longer, because you can get some help. So I have got on the list eating habits. So this is around fast food, sugar, and carbs, okay? So we want to do some mindset stuff around not really wanting them anymore, and changing that to enjoying the healthy food and being more motivated towards that. And so motivation for healthy eating, motivation for exercise, and not needing to snack after dinner. So really feeling full at those meal times, and understanding that our snacking after meals or in the evenings has got something more to do with us than it does with being hungry. So that's what we've got now. Oh, I haven't lost the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments which music did you want to hear. So we've got Inner Wisdom, Cosmic Dreaming, or Deep Meditation. We've got 1 vote for Inner Wisdom. What do you think? gang? Do we want inner wisdom? Let's go with that one, I think. Let's take that off. All right, so get yourself ready, get yourself organized. I think we're going to go with that. Inner wisdom. Grab the microphone. Let me know when you're ready and that the music is a good volume for you. So just type ready. And we've got some inner wisdom votes. It's a little bit slower. Yes. So just type ready when you're ready, and okay if the music is loud enough. I did curl my hair for you guys, but it all flopped. My hair said no, not today, Jody. Nope. Do you like my mug? I drink. Okay, ready. And is the music okay? Just let me know that that's loud enough. Do you need it a little bit louder? Do you like that whole immersive feeling, you know? And I was talking to this beautiful lady today in America. She has the most amazing Brooklyn accent. And there's a few analogies or metaphors that she used when I was talking to her, and I just love them. So I'm going to use that today, and I'm excited where this is. I'm feeling creative. Okay, so we're all ready to go. Beautiful. Righty, just take a nice deep breath in. And release the breath nice and slow. And another deep breath in. Holding the breath at the top. And releasing the breath nice and slow. Closing your eyes if you haven't already. And one more deep breath in. Holding it for a couple of seconds and releasing the breath nice and slow. We're not in a rush today. Nice and slow. And just allowing that breath to go back to normal. And we're just going to sink down into that breath. Immerse ourselves into that beautiful breath. Feeling the breath move through the lungs. Maybe noticing how the breath feels as it goes through the nose or the mouth. It might feel warm or cool, light or heavy. Just notice how the mind and body moves with each and every breath. And you may like to immerse yourself in the sounds of the music. As if the mind and body are floating along, ebbing and flowing, with the highs and the lows of the music. And I don't know whether it would be the words or the silence between the words or the pauses that will send you down into a deep, relaxing, hypnotic state, or whether it will be something else. But you can be curious about just how far you'll travel, deep you'll go, the height of your experience, the sensations and the feelings that you may start to experience now as you start to notice the slight changes, maybe in that breath, or maybe that body starts to sink down, down, down into that breath. And you may start to sink down to where you are sitting or laying. You may notice that on each breath out, you sink deeper and deeper down into where you are right now. And I want you to imagine or get a sense or a feeling that relaxation is floating around your big toes. Like a swirling cloud of fluffy cotton wool, ready to sink you down and immerse you into the most deep, relaxing place you've ever gone before. And I wonder what that would be like for you. And that beautiful, fluffy cotton wool, relaxing, fluffy cotton wool of relaxation is swirling around those big toes. And in a moment, that relaxation is going to start swirling around those toes, those feet, and travel all the way up to the body, right up to the top and back down again. And when it does, as it travels along, you may notice, you may sense, you may feel that relaxation deepening with each and every rotation of this fluffy, soft, light relaxation. As it relaxes all the muscles and tendons as it goes. So go with me now and just be curious as this relaxation starts swirling around those toes now, around those feet, relaxing all the muscles and tendons, in between all the bones, down to every quantum particle, every system, cell, and organ, as that fluffy white cloud, just like soft cotton wool, is floating around those feet, relaxing those feet up in around those ankles, as if those feet are just melting away like butter in a pan. As those fluffy white cotton balls, that clouds of fluffy white relaxation start swirling around those ankles, up around those calves, melting away any tension, any stiffness, any soreness. As it continues up around those knees, maybe releasing any tension in there, any fluid, any stiffness, and allowing the body to move along any inflammation as it starts to work like a well-oiled machine, as that beautiful fluffy relaxation swirls around those legs now, around those thighs, right up into the hip joints, into all those little intricate muscles in the glutes, in the hips, in the back. You know, all those sore spots. So it starts to melt away, and all the knots get melted away like you're undoing the knot in a rope. As you imagine that rope then becomes loose and limp. And all the twists and knots are removed as that beautiful white fluffy cotton ball like cloud swirls around those hips, in around all those stomach muscles, up into the spine, in between every ounce, every inch, in between, in and around that spine, in between the pads of the spine, relaxing all the muscles, all the tendons, allowing it all to go loose and limp and slack as that fluffy cloud spins around that body now up over that torso, relaxing you deeper and deeper up over that chest, in around all the shoulder blades and across the collarbone, up in around the shoulders where we normally hold our tension. Just melting it all away, melting it away, melting it away. Like thousands of tiny little hands massaging every muscle, every tendon, making it so loose and limp and slack, just like cooked spaghetti. As that fluffy cloud now wraps around those arms, both arms, around that body, down those arms, into the elbow joints, across those forearms, into those wrists, relaxing all the muscles and tendons, down into those hands, releasing any swelling that may be there, right down to the fingertips, and back up again, up in around the neck, all those muscles that hold that neck up and hold that head up. You have no need for them right now, because now is your special time. So just go ahead and allow that fluffy cloud to spin around that neck, releasing the neck from its job right now. It doesn't need to hold that head up anymore. So you can go ahead and confidently allow that head to just droop, to hang, to move where it needs to as that fluffy, soft relaxation goes up under the jaw. And you can loosen up that jaw and maybe even part those lips a little, and just allow that jaw to go loose and limp and slack. As that fluffy relaxation now spreads across that face, goes around the head, in around those ears, in the temples, massaging the scalp, massaging the forehead, in around all the tiny little muscles on the face, around the eyes. Like having the most beautiful head massage as you allow everything to just droop, relax, Let go, let go, let go. And isn't it nice to know that you take this time just for yourself, this special time? And isn't it nice to know that you can feel this relaxed whenever you want? By just imagining that fluffy cloud spinning around the body. Now I want you to imagine that fluffy white cloud, just like cotton wool, is now rolling up and down the body from the tips of the toes to the top of the head. And with each wave, with each roll up and down, you feel the mind and the body letting go, drifting down further and further, ebbing and flowing, just like a floating feather in the wind, drifting along, sinking down further. And any remaining tension or stiffness or soreness, you can go ahead and send that fluffy cloud to there now. And any sounds that you hear going on around you is just life. And we'll let those sounds drift in and out as you refocus on my voice. And the same goes for any thoughts. Any thoughts of the day can drift in, and we can notice those thoughts. And then we can just imagine them drifting out again as quickly as they come, as you refocus on my voice. And in fact, maybe it will be the case for you, but I don't know whether it will be 2 times or whether it will be 10 times more deeply relaxed that you'll become with each and every word I utter. In fact, you can be curious about just how deeply relaxed that you will continue to travel with each and every word I utter. And maybe there'll be a moment in the sound that you'll hear that'll send you down further and deeper down into another dimension. Feeling more relaxed than ever before. And as you're there relaxing so deeply, I want you to imagine or get a sense or a feeling that you're at a movie theatre. And this is a special movie theatre. It's so very relaxing in here. It has beautiful reclining chairs. And you can imagine what that would look like. And what colour those big comfortable chairs are. And there's a big screen in front of you with curtains all the way across, big velvet curtains from ceiling to floor. And the lights are dim. And there's beautiful relaxing music in the background. And you're so very comfortable there. And I wonder what that would look like if you looked at yourself right now, laying back in that chair, what that relaxing you would look like. And in a moment, a movie is going to play on the screen. And I wonder what that movie will be about. So relax there in that chair, in that movie theatre. Nice and reclined, just the right of reclining for you. feeling more and more relaxed with each and every word I utter. And I want you to imagine now, or get a sense or a feeling that those curtains are opening and the movie is starting. And it has a big number 10 on the screen. And in a moment, the screen is going to count down from 10 to 1, and then the movie will start at 1. And with each and every number, you'll feel more and more deeply relaxed. And the movie's about to start. 10, 9. Imagine the numbers on the screen now. 8, 7. Get a sense or a feeling if you can't imagine them. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the movie starts. And you'll find that there is a character traveling along ancient ruins. And this place is mysterious but exciting. As you watch this person travel along this journey, walking along this ancient path, this path of where life used to be and how things were. And this person is traveling along this ancient path, stopping to look at these ancient ruins. You see, this person is looking for a secret elixir at the fountain of health. And this person is looking for clues along the way on this path. And on this path is the old way of doing things. And you know what those old ways are. Those old ways that you would like to change. See, this person is just like you, searching for answers, looking for that secret elixir. It's kind of like Indiana Jones and the temple, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and something like that. But this movie seems so exciting as you travel along the journey with this person, walking past those temples of fast food, those mountains of sugar, and those fields of carbs, and all those booby traps that tempt us into going there. But this person stays on that path. And there is a forest of stress, tempting us to go in to the forest of stress. But this person stays on the path, looking for that special temple. And you can see in these ancient ruins of how things used to be. There was all these snacking options that would tempt the weary traveler traveling along this path. As you travel further and further along this journey on this ancient path, through these magical ruins where you can see now history. You can see how things used to be and how ancient those practices were. And up ahead, you'll notice a beautiful but ancient temple with ornate carvings all around it, with big, thick doors, with large iron round handles. And in a moment, we're going to go in to the temple and discover what lays inside. And as you approach the temple, there's some ancient writing written above the door. And the translation is change. It's the temple of change. How exciting. I think we've found it, where the magic elixir lies. At the fountain of health and happiness. So go ahead, imagine or get a sense or a feeling of opening these large, heavy doors. Really making the effort and putting in that effort of opening the door of change. It's tough at first. It's hard. But you can do it. Put all your energy into opening that door and stepping through to the other side. That's right. So we go into the temple of change right now. Stepping into this temple as you enter the beautiful carved hallways with lanterns lighting the way as you go down this long corridor, beautifully decorated. And the corridor is long and it seems dark up ahead, but you comfortably travel further forward into this beautiful temple. And in a moment, we're going to come to an open door, an open doorway, and step through into the beautiful, ornate wishing room. So go ahead, get to the end of that hallway now. Come to the opening. As you step into the beautiful wishing room, all the lanterns in the room light up. And the gentle music starts playing as if it senses your presence. And in the middle of the wishing room is the most beautiful fountain that you have ever seen. It's like the universe is glowing within the water, and you can feel the beautiful, peaceful calmness of the universe and the essence of love and understanding radiating out of this beautiful, ornate fountain. You've never seen anything so beautiful in your life You can feel it moving you. You can feel the emotion stirring up inside of you as this beautiful fountain is radiating the purest essence of love. And it fills the room. And this is the fountain of health and happiness. And the water is a magic elixir sent down from the universe to heal your mind and body. And in this beautiful fountain, you get to make a wish. And you'll notice that the floor of this beautiful wishing room is covered with diamonds and rubies and ancient coins. And you get to choose whether you want to pick up a coin, a ruby, a diamond, or another jewel. And make a wish. And then throw that coin, that jewel, that diamond in to the beautiful fountain for it to come true. Maybe you want better eating habits. Maybe you want to have motivation for the purest, finest, freshest food, vibrant colors, whole foods. Maybe you want to feel your body moving with joy, loving that movement that you enjoy, whether it's exercise, whether it's walking or yoga, or maybe it's just dancing, or maybe it's just moving with gentle flow of the music. That joy, that love, that burning desire inside of you to move your body in the most nurturing way. Maybe it's you don't want to snack anymore after your meals. Maybe you just want to have relaxed feelings around the way you eat, the way you think, the way you are. Maybe you would just like that feeling of calm and peace to wash over you now. But in a moment, you're going to imagine or get a sense or a feeling of picking up a jewel or a coin and making that wish and throwing it in to this beautiful fountain for that wish to come true in this magical place. So go ahead and think of that wish now and pick up your item off the floor and approach the fountain. As you get closer to the fountain, you can feel its magic radiating through you, all through your body, all through your mind and body. It's so powerful. You can feel your own power radiating and connecting with the power in the fountain. You've never felt anything quite like this. This truly is a magical place. And go ahead and make that wish. Throw your chosen piece into the fountain. And do that now. And notice the fountain now comes to life as it changes colors and all the energy is getting bigger and bigger as it's making your wish come true. As all the water out of that fountain now moves up and moves along within the music, gently as spinning around the room, gently coming around you at your feet, spinning around your mind and your body all the way up to the top of your head, granting that wish as that water gently washes over you and washes away all the negativeness of the past, of the ancient past, washing it away and granting your wishes. Cleansing you, cleansing your mind and body of the old habits of the past. Feel the power and the energy of that magic fountain. You can feel it radiating, pulsing all the way through you, as it may slightly lift you up off the ground as you feel the energy in the room, as you become lighter and lighter and you travel deeper and deeper into this wonderful hypnotic trance. And in a moment, we're going to approach the fountain. The magic fountain, and we're going to drink the magic elixir that's in the fountain. So go ahead and approach the fountain now, and you'll see that there is a special cup waiting there for you, this gorgeous, ornate cup for you to drink out of. And when you drink this special elixir at the fountain of health and happiness, this special elixir is going to help that wish come true and grant you all the healthy habits that you want. It's going to pour them into you as you pour that elixir into your body and magically make that change within you now. It's going to help you make all the changes that need to help in your mind to magically change you in this moment today. In this moment today, right now. Changing all those unhealthy habits over to the beautiful, kind, caring, and self-care habits that you have in mind. Maybe you want to eat really healthy. Maybe you just want more energy, feel more calm, more motivation, no more snacking. Whatever it is, we're going to drink from this magic elixir now. So go ahead and find that beautiful cup, pour it, tip it into the fountain, and grab a nice big cup of magic elixir. And drink that down, and as you drink that elixir down, you may feel the warm or the cool fluid going down into the body, down into every system, cell, and organ as you imagine yourself changing all those habits and behaviors that you no longer want anymore, starting to change all down to every system, cell, and organ. As you imagine what that would be like as this elixir starts to travel all the way down, all the way through your body, down to the tips of your toes, the tips of your fingers, right up to the top of your head, right down to the very ends of your hair, down to every system, cell, and organ, making all the changes necessary for you to get the mind, body, and life that you love. Changing all the values, mindset, habits, beliefs that you need to change in order for you to get the mind, body, and life that you love. Supporting you where you need to be supported. Loving you where you need to be loved. Filling any gaps that was left behind by all those habits and behaviors you didn't want anymore, filling up those holes with the special elixir, giving you this beautiful feeling of completeness, of power, of freedom, as you feel yourself becoming more and more free with every breath, free from the old habits, free from the old ancient ways, as you leave that behind now. That's right. Relaxing even deeper now, as you allow this magical place to make the changes, to do the work, to let it seep down into the tissue, cells, every quantum particle of your being, for now and in the future. As you imagine this elixir now is changing your future, changing your future. And tonight, when you go to bed, at a time that is right and natural for you, any dreams that you'll have will be of a learning nature and positive. And when you wake in the morning, you'll awaken knowing something's changed. And you'll be surprised that this magical feeling still remains with you as you look forward to whatever it is that you're going to do for the day, knowing that every day, in every way, it gets better and better. Every day, in every way, it gets better and better. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I say 5, your eyes will be wide open, wide awake, fully aware, back in the room, feeling like the biggest shift has happened within you. And you are so excited to go out there and be the healthiest, motivated version of yourself. Feeling so calm and so at peace. The biggest shift that you've ever had. And you'll feel that on 5. 1, the feeling now comes back up through the feet and rises up into the body. And 2, feeling the energy now return to your system, cells, and organs. And 3, feeling all the energy return as you come up closer and closer to the surface, bringing all that beautiful energy and magic with you, and that profound feeling of change. And 4, coming right up to the surface now, bringing yourself right up to the top of the surface. And this aliveness that you feel inside of you is just radiating. You can't quite describe it. It feels amazing. And 5, eyes wide open, wide awake, fully aware, back in the room. And how are we all feeling after that session? That was fun, doing a very creative and unique session for you tonight, which I was inspired by a beautiful lady that I spoke to today. I was inspired, and I don't know, I just had an Indiana Jones moment. So as you're coming back to full awareness and you're allowing yourself to become awake, let me know in the chat what you are experiencing right now, how you are feeling, how you went with that session. I would love to hear. Now, I think the chat is a little bit slow, and I know some people drift off in these sessions, so I'll let that happen. But let me know in the chat how you're feeling right now. And as I allow people to just come back to me and let me know how you're going, I'll let you know that for this session, anything that you remember around, where we went, what we did, just allow yourself to think about that, right? So we went along some ancient ruins. So just allow you, if you remember any of it, just allow yourself to remember that. And this feeling that you're feeling now after the session, take your time to be in it, really immerse yourself in it. If you do have to go somewhere, please go for a little bit of a walk before you do. Serene said you drifted off. Thank you. Wonderful. So how are you feeling now, Serene? Did you, emotionally or energetically, how are you feeling right now? It'd be great to hear. So also support yourself with some water. We did a little bit of change work in this session. So make sure that you drink some water. That really helps support the body, helps flush out anything that needs to be flushed out. And it really gives your body that kind of support. And also same with the walking. Be gentle on yourself. If you feel tired, generally that means that you've had a shift. Doesn't matter if you don't feel tired, you can still have that shift, but that generally does mean that somebody has. Sometimes it's a physical sign that someone's had a shift. Sometimes people can mentally experience that. Sometimes people feel lighter. So you're feeling more alert, Serene. What about any positive feelings? I don't want to make any kind of suggestion right now because you could be still suggestible. So Eleanor, you feel calm, the fountain, the whirlwind of cotton, all softness. Oh, beautiful. So anybody feeling any kind of strong feeling, any kind of strong shift, you may not be aware of that yet. You may still be a little bit out of it. But if you experience any of that, let me know. If anything really stood out to you, if you've got any questions and why you think about those sorts of things, give me some feedback with that too. So then I know for future sessions what I need to do. If you, if it's evening for you and you're listening to this, try to watch some gentle shows if you're going to watch it on TV, nothing too heavy. Have some beautiful smells. Like I always say, now's the time to maybe light a candle, have some incense going, and make the most of how you're feeling right now. If you're feeling nice and calm and relaxed, just lean into that more. If you're feeling more alert, right, and you want to feel more alert, so lean into that more and notice where you're feeling it in your body, and that will help you hold on to that feeling even longer and to anchor that feeling into you. Now, make sure you do come back and listen to the session every night or day for at least 7 days. Now, is anybody else, is Tabitha still with us, or have we lost her? Serene, we've got you. Eleanor, we've got you. And there's a few more. Tracy, I don't know whether we've lost Tracy, or we've lost some people from the private group. Maybe they're drifting off still. Tabitha, you've drifted off. You're very relaxed. Beautiful. So is there anyone feel like they've had a shift yet? It may be too early. Maybe when you come back and you listen to the session over and over, it may create that shift for you over in time. All right, wonderful. I will let you go and enjoy this amazing feeling, and we will see you next Wednesday. And don't forget that date. Save the date, which is Sunday, the 18th of April. If that's Pacific time, I think that is the Saturday night. The 17th, it will be available for a couple of days, but generally it will be easier for you. Well, we're doing it live, right? And so the experts are going to hot seat people. So you could have an opportunity of actually getting support on the day by an expert. And we've got people from around the world that they're going to be speaking. So you can get some specific help right at the moment. So you're better off coming live 100%, but understand with time zone, there will be some challenges there. So I will make sure once this video all loads properly on Facebook and YouTube that we will put all those links in the description plus the chapters so you can come back and just listen to the hypnosis stuff. All right. Have a beautiful week. and I will see you next Wednesday. And again, if you've got any questions or you're feeling anyone watching it on replay and you're feeling changes, let me know in the comments. I love to hear how you're going. And if it's not helping, then I know I can make it stronger for next time. So do give me the feedback and let me know how you're going. Have a great week. Bye, everyone.